Greetings and salutations, friends. This is the second stage of Dr. Wiley's castle. I'm going to try to refill some of my energy as much as I can. The air shooter is a great asset here, as you can see. I kind of screw up in this part because something comes down on my head. I didn't really know what to do. And it was just one of those things where I kind of lost the rhythm for a moment. It happens. You're supposed to get item number 2 to cross the pit of spikes over there. I wonder what those things are that are moving. They look like those old, like, magnetic tape reels for computers, like the really old mainframe style computers. I remember they had them at my dad's work, like in the early 90s. I went to work with them one day. They had all these huge reels of tape on computers. I thought it was very strange because I was familiar with computers at the time. I think it was maybe it was a couple of years before we got an actual computer. So, but I was familiar with them. I had to use them, so I thought it was very strange that they had those big reels on them. I guess it was probably cheaper than having a hard drive at the time, which is, you know, I guess maybe like a couple gigs on a hard drive is probably considered a massive amount of data. There's not a whole lot to say about this stage, really. You just kind of want to try to conserve your health, which I'm doing very poorly here. The idea was that I would farm those screws for weapon energy, and it just all went very badly. Of course, the leaf shield solves the problem. We'll be relying on that a little bit later on, too. The boss in this area, he isn't too bad, but the one after him's the worst in the game. And we'll see why. They're actually called boo beams. I was having trouble with this thing. I don't know, I was just really out of sorts when I did this normal run. I think it was because I was getting kind of tired at this point. I practiced the stage quite a bit trying to get a handle on how the boss worked, even though he's really not that bad. Man, I was really having a problem here. So, by the time I started recording it, I was just kind of like done. And this is obviously the second recording because I do difficult first. And I think the difficult run, I'll have to say, I think it was a better take. I don't know if it's like an optical illusion or something, but this whole thing seems like it's slightly tilted. I don't know, maybe that's from the recording or something. It's kind of weird. I think it might be an optical illusion. Maybe it was from those moving reels. Because now everything looks perfectly normal. So you can use Metal Man's weapon or the bubble lead on this thing. The bubble lead works a little bit better on difficult because it kills these things in a hit. And you want to get rid of them as quickly as you can. On normal, the bubble lead or the metal blade, they both work pretty well. The nice thing about the metal blade is you don't have to be close to use it. There we go, that's it for the boss. Not all that difficult if you know what you're doing and you're ready for him. If you don't understand his pattern, you might need to use an energy tank or something to get through him, but he's really not a problem. And of course, here's difficult. I think I do a lot better on this take. That was very close. What am I doing here? Because you're going to cross the pit of death. That was very... You know, I think I was trying to eliminate that one because it's so close. That one I don't even know what they're called. But it really almost clips you and knocks you off the rocket sled or whatever it is. So I try to refill some of my weapon energy here. After playing the later games, the Wiley stages feel so short. Because usually you have, like in the case of Mega Man 4, you have two final sets of stages, I guess you could say. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to spoil things. But the actual end game is longer. In 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this feels very, very brief. Of course, that would make the game, I think, yeah, 16 levels in all for the later games. This one, I think, is 12? Yeah, I think it might be 12 stages altogether, which is fairly short, really. And I guess if you compare it to some things, for its era, though, is really kind of about right as game length goes. Most of these NES games could be beaten in, you know, a few hours. If you know what you're doing, you can finish a lot of them in like 15-20 minutes. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Especially when you consider the time it would take to master a game to the point where you can finish it so quickly. You do have to practice it. So here you see you have to get really close with the bubble lead. I screw up there. Now in the guide I'm writing, I actually noted every angle these things come from, and basically where you want to try to land or move to avoid getting hit. I didn't really feel it was super necessary, but it's helpful. Of course, that's it. Stage 2 down. I kind of feel like I should have included Stage 3 with this one, because Stage 3 is super short, but maybe we'll do 3 and 4 together. That can be the next episode. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I will be back with more. And as always, until next time, good luck and happy gaming.